Well, hello everyone, it's Cliff here, and you are seeing this video because you received the email. And hey, we could not be more excited about partnering with you in this year of camp. We're excited about what God's going to do in the heart and life of your student as they take their next step in owning their own faith. So again, this video is just to clarify some specifics that we have in regards to camp. But if you look in the email below, you'll see some more things that you can be aware of as a parent. Whether it's the schedule, whether it's frequently asked questions, or what to bring. So we just wanted to bring that to your attention. But also, you can receive this information on redemptioncamps.com. I want to continue to refer you to that page. But I wanted to bring some things to your attention that I want to cover in this video that may not be clarified in the email below. So a couple things I want to talk about. Number one is logistics. Now, we will all be leaving from our North Campus at 1:30 on Sunday, July the 11th. But I want to talk to West Campus specifically because you may be needing transportation from West Campus to the North Campus. Just know that transportation will be available. We will have vans out there to transport our students from our West Campus to North Campus, and we will leave at 12 o'clock. Again, we will leave at 12 o'clock from the West Campus to go to our North Campus. So if you are needing transportation, know that's available. Seniors and juniors, I want to remind you, if you're a parent of a senior and junior, they can take their vehicles to our North Campus, which actually probably would help out a little bit. But they will not be able to take their vehicles from our North Campus to camp. We will all ride vans and buses from our North Campus to camp together. And when we arrive back on Wednesday, the 14th, those who drove from our West Campus can actually drive back home. But just know that that pickup will be at our North Campus if you're a parent of a West Campus student. So that's just logistics. I want to bring that to your attention real quick. In regards to the check-in process, so when your student arrives at our North Campus and check-in starts at 12:30, there are three things we're going to be checking for. Number one, the balance. So every one of you registered your student. Every one of you had a balance to pay. Some of you have just paid the deposit only. I want to encourage you, go ahead and pay the balance now. That way you don't have to fight the balance when you get here. Either way, we have to pay that balance before they get on the van. So that's one thing that we've got to get and take care of. So after this video, after this email is sent out, you'll see another email. If that is one of you that needs to pay the additional or the remaining portion of your balance, you'll see an email shortly telling you that. Also, that there's some medical release forms that were a part of the check-in or registration process. There was 3 steps to the process. Number one was to register. Number 2 was the medical release form and the forms that were there and some questions. I saw some that just did not fill it out, and you may not have just been aware of it, but just know you'll have an email shortly that will tell you, hey, you need to complete your medical release form. In so doing, your student will not be able to get on the van until this is complete. So we will call you and say, hey, your child did not do this. We need you to come up to North Campus to get this done, or do it online automatically. But just know, that's 2 things you can easily get taken care of before coming on the 11th. One thing I did see on the medical release forms, out of 144 registrants, we only had one person that said they had a food allergy and they were allergic to nuts. Now that medical release form was there for a purpose, and not only we need to know if your child has a food allergy, if they have prescriptions, because what's happening is we are sending a camp nurse. So our camp nurse will be at the camp, and all prescriptions will be in her disposal. So she will be sorting all that out. But also, we need to be aware if your child is allergic to anything, even outside of food, if they're allergic to grass or if they're allergic to anything. So if they have an encounter, that we as a staff know how to treat them instead of calling you and asking that. So if your child has an allergy or if they have prescriptions, we need to know that like ASAP, so we can let Camp Baldwin know, but also that we can be mindful as a staff to know how to treat your child if something does occur, or to keep them from things so that they don't break out. So again, we need that information as soon as you can. Get that to us if you did not complete that on the medical release form. Last but not least, there's a Camp Baldwin liability form that every person, including myself, will have to fill out. before getting on the vans. Again, Camp Baldwin will not let us get on their property until this liability form is signed off. At the bottom of this email, there's a link to that. If you want to go ahead and fill that out, get somebody to witness it, that you did it, you can bring it this Wednesday night, you can bring it this coming Sunday morning, or you can bring it next Wednesday night on the 7th and give it to us. Let your student give it to us, just that way we have possession of it. But again, if the 11th comes and you have not signed the liability release form from Camp Baldwin, your student cannot get on the van. We will call you and say, hey, your student did not have the Camp Baldwin liability release form. We need you to come up here to North Campus and physically sign it. So this is a physical copy that we got to have on hand, and we have to turn all this into Camp Baldwin. So far as departure and returning, we are departing our North Campus at 1:30. Okay, that's on Sunday after the second service. Okay, we will return to North Campus on the 14th of July. That's a Wednesday, just 3 days after. And we will actually return at 11 o'clock. You can find out in this email below that when we were returning on that Wednesday. And we're going to refer you back to this email, also to redemptioncamps.com. Find everything you need to know there. Just know that just some things that we can help this check-in process a little easier and just run a little smoother. So, hey, we love you guys. I just want to bring that to y'all's attention. If y'all have any questions, do not hesitate to call me. My number is 251-295-7608. Or you can call Jacqueline here at the church office at 679-3266. Or you can email her at students@goredemption.com. Again, it's such a joy to be with you in this journey as your student takes their next step. And we are expecting big things and for God to show up in some awesome ways here at camp. I want to encourage you as a parent to also be in prayer. Be in prayer for our communicators. Be in prayer for our worship team. Be in prayer for our leaders, our directors, our students, that God would move, that the gospel will be exposed in their hearts and lives, and they would take that next step in owning their faith. We love you guys, and we cannot wait to see you back on Wednesday as we report what God did. We love you guys. Good to see you. Bye-bye.